good afternoon. My name is John Mike, and I am your weatherman. I wanted to make an update to the video that I've just posted this morning. The situation has sadly gotten much worse and does not look good for the remainder of this evening. The National Weather Service has issued a PDS tornado watch, or a particularly dangerous situation tornado watch. What does that entail? A PDS tornado watch means if conditions are more than ripe, conditions are literally perfect for the formation of very strong supercell thunderstorms, or the thunderstorms that are really strong that can spawn tornadoes. And this also means that conditions are more than perfect for large, long tracking tornadoes to be here in the area. And some of the areas that are included in this tornado watch, again, please, I do apologize. I'm going to turn over here to my monitor, and I cannot splice things in. I've yet to figure that out, so I do apologize in advance. We here in Louisville, most of Missouri, I believe. I'm going to try to find a map of this tornado watch. I have yet to find one. I'm going to read to you all the official PDS Tornado Watch Bulletin. It does have some of the cities on here that will be impacted later tonight. This particular bulletin is for South Central Indiana, North Central Kentucky. So please just do bear with me. These are some of the cities that are impacted by this PDS Tornado Watch. Bardstown, Beaver Dam, Bedford, Bowling Green, Brandenburg, Brownsville, Burkesville, Campbellsville, Columbia, Corydon, Edmonton, Elizabethtown, Fort Knox, Franklin, Glasgow, Greensburg, Hardinsburg, Hawesville, Hodgenville, Jasper, Jeffersonville, LaGrange, Lebanon, Litchfield, Lewisport, Louisville, Madison, Marengo, Morgantown, Mount Washington, Mudfordville, New Albany, Newcastle, Paoli, Russellville, Salem, Scottsburg, Scottsville, Shelbyville, Shepherdsville, Springfield, Taylorsville, Tell City, and Tompkinsville. If you live anywhere in, near, or around those areas, you need to be on the lookout for extremely severe weather. We're talking large hail, extremely large hail, no doubt out of the question, damaging winds that can pick up lawn furniture or anything that is light that is not attached outside, and turn it into a flying object very quickly, and could cause extreme damage, and also could threaten somebody's life. And this PDS Tornado Watch is in effect until 10 p.m. Eastern Time and 9 p.m. Central. And again, this is an extremely dangerous situation. I cannot convey that enough. And the saddest thing is, a lot of the tornadoes, or potential tornadoes, look to appear to be hitting probably right around the time that it begins to get towards dusk here in the Louisville metro area, or any other points west. By the time dusk hits, it appears to be when the greatest threat will be in our area. And because of that, I would highly recommend to you that if you live in those areas and you're under this watch, if a tornado warning is issued and it is dark outside, or it is beginning to get difficult to see, and there's not a storm in your area even, if a warning is issued, if a tornado warning is issued, I cannot stress enough, get underground then. Do not take chances. This is not a night to be messing around and waiting to the absolute last second to get underground to protect yourself from a tornado. As soon as a warning is issued, seek shelter immediately. That means get downstairs to the lowest level of your home. If you're in a mobile home, get out of it. Do not stay in a mobile home. Get out of that mobile home, take cover in a ditch, or go to a friend's house to take shelter there. Get under something heavy. Heavy that is low to the ground, such as a pool table, or etc. Just something heavy to cover yourself. And then definitely keep away from windows, and try to put yourself in as close to the center of the structure that you are in underground as possible. Tonight is not a night to be messing around, and again, I cannot convey that enough. Get if a warning is issued, take cover immediately. And I'm going to read another statement from the Kentucky Mesonet Network area. They had a conference call with the National Weather Service, and it appears that the main threat will be later tonight. Even going as far as saying this could be one of the worst outbreaks we have seen in this area for several years, specifically in Kentucky. Western Kentucky, supercell thunderstorms, they're anticipating them to develop anytime after 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so 7 o'clock Eastern. And for the Louisville area, the storms, look for the storms between 9 to 11 p.m. And then across the bluegrass section of Kentucky, look for the storms after midnight. And this is from, this statement is directly from a meteorologist at the National Weather Service office here in Kentucky. And the statement says, well, actually, correction, I'll take that back. This is just a statement from the Mesonet. And it's in bold here. It says, I cannot give county by county details for everyone. If you live west, okay, again, west of Interstate 65, that includes cities such as Bowling Green, Owensboro, Paducah. I know there's a lot more, but I'm not really too familiar with that area. But if you live west of Interstate 65, you are going to see the greatest threat of large, long track, damaging tornadoes. And if a warning is issued in that area, even during the day, I would highly recommend that you seek shelter immediately. Again, I cannot emphasize that enough. If you are east of Interstate 65, it's more of an isolated threat. The threat greatly diminishes. But again, tonight looks like to be a very, very, very dangerous night. If you have older folks in your family and you know that they are in this threat area and you live relatively close, I would highly recommend that you get them to your house if you have an underground shelter, and keep them there for the evening. Also with kids and stuff, I've even heard here in Louisville some churches have already canceled because of the bad weather that is going to be coming. Although I would much rather encourage students and adults alike to be at church, tonight I do not recommend that. So tonight again, but however, most of the storms in the Louisville area especially look like they aren't going to hit until between 9 and 11 p.m. So church services and things like that will more than likely be fine. They will be completely fine actually here in the Louisville area. But if a supercell storm develops out ahead of the main line and it comes toward your area, definitely keep an eye out, because those are the ones that can put down the large, damaging, long track tornadoes. Again, I think that is it for now. And if there is anything else that does occur, I will try to update you all as often as possible. In the meantime, stay tuned to local news media, and also to be sure to have your NOAA weather radios turned on and put on standby for the evening. Other than that, I hope that all of you all take cover when need be and stay safe.